You're watching the jlhkrafts.com truck racing series on the Sub 4 RA channel. Which of these 36 drivers will become the first to taste victory lane here in the truck series? We will find out in about 40 minutes. All right, before we drop the green flag to get to racing here at Martinsville Speedway, let's take a look at those that helped make this possible. All right, let's start things off with our primary sponsor, jlhkrafts.com. With their racetrack accessories and their dioramas, they are helping provide a better way to race. Now on to a couple of secondary sponsors. First up, Peg Hunt Pit Stop. You can find Peg Hunt here on YouTube as well as eBay. All right, another secondary sponsor here is the Diecast Racing Report. Make sure you check them out, diecastracingreport.com, for their twice monthly journal of 164 scale racing. And returning from the Liquid Rush Energy Drink Racing Series, we have Trainman 6000. You can catch him on all social media platforms with his Thunderoo Raceway. And in a special one race sponsorship, we have Filippiak Performance Diecast. This is a name you need to look out for, one of the up-and-coming diecast modders. All right, if you're seeing these sponsors and you're like, wait a minute, I want to sponsor too, contact me, Rhino, at my email, sub4ra@yahoo.com, or Instagram, also under sub4ra. Well, for the few fans in attendance, it looks like the majority of them said, to hell with social distancing, let's risk it. All right, finally, the truck series is ready to race. This has been a long time in the making, folks. All right, segment one, here we go. 6 trucks, 4 laps. Winner goes on to the main event. Second place truck will go on to the seconds race, just like the ADRC is run. All right, driver introductions. Getting the very first pole in a truck race, the 911 car of Karlee K. On her outside in the 79, it's Captain Tony. Row 2 in the 4, Gina Trickle. On her outside in the 8, and I kid you not, this is his name, Jimmy Hoffa. And in row 3, in the 2, it's Kit Cam. And on his outside in the 41, Johnny Ironfire. 4 laps. Let's do it. All right, that front row, both those drivers, ADRC drivers as well. Here we go. And the green. Karlee K out to the strong lead. Getting a push by Gina Trickle. They'll go 1-2. Hoffa slows down. That allows Kit Cam to pass him. And it looks like, I do believe we stayed accident-free the very first lap. Truck Racing Series. All right, we have 3 to go. The ladies up front now. 911 of Karlee K. The 4 of Gina Trickle. All right, Karlee K has had quite the bounce back year in 2020 for the ADRC and is continuing now in the Truck Series. There she goes. Looks like Jimmy Hoffa got loose. Able to correct it, and we stay accident-free yet again. Karlee K, another strong lap. Johnny Ironfire not finishing, but still in it. So we have 2 to go. The 911 of Karlee K and Captain Tony regains second place. All right, going to be tough to get around, but somebody is going to have to do something. Either rattle or cage a little bit, Dale Earnhardt Sr. style. Let's see. Oh, Kit Cam give Gina Trickle quite the push, but look at Karlee K go. Captain Tony, Gina Trickle recovers. And let's see here. 3 trucks still on the turn. Look at Kit Cam, no. He is actually on his side resting on that champion spark plug sign. Look at that. He landed right on the sign. His truck is actually on its side. He will not be able to continue, unfortunately. The only thing keeping him on his side like that is that champion spark plug sign. If not, he'd have been over on his roof. Either way, a little bit softer landing for him, but either way, still unfortunately for them, they got a great truck and a great team out of it. Let's take a look at the replay, see if we can figure out what happened. Looks like he gives Gina Trickle a push heading into turn 1 and off of 1. Gina Trickle gets loose. It looked like Cam might have got loose too. I think he got hit by Hoffa. So with all that going on, it left Cam out of the event. So we're coming up with 1 to go. Karlee K with the truck to beat, and in the 79, Captain Tony. I think right now the only chance any other truck has if Gina Trickle can get Karlee K loose. Let's see if she can. Nope, Karlee K gonna run away with it. Second place goes to Captain Tony. Nice finish there between Captain Tony and Gina Trickle. Jimmy Hoffa disappeared, and the end of that segment, just like in real life. Crazy. All right, take a look at the replay here. Karlee K just too strong. It looked like Gina Trickle was going to take second. Nope. Captain Tony takes the spot. We'll move on to the seconds race. Karlee K will go on to the main event. All right, segment 2 is ready to go. It is their turn. Going to lead you down in the 316. That's Stu Pedasso. On his outside in the 2, how fitting, it's Deuce. Row 2 in the 58, all the way from Australia, this is Harry Hoon. Recognize him from the ADRC. And on his outside in the 1, it's Miscreants. Row 3 in the 17, we have Lil J-Dub. On his outside in the 21, it's Lil Bit. So Lil's taking care of that back row there. All right, FPD Racing, well represented. Teammates up there, Pedasso and Deuce. Let's see if they can work together here. Harry Hoon right behind him. Off of 1. Oh, Pedasso gets loose. Off the track he goes. Harry Hoon is going to bring it home. From lap 1, Stu Pedasso out of the race. Did he get loose on his own, or did he have help from Harry Hoon? Miscreants and Lil Bit are still in it. Not on their sides there. We're going to have to take a look at the replay here. See if we can figure out what happened. Miscreants right in the back of Deuce, and it looks like Harry Hoon might have gave him a shove coming off of turn 1, off his side, and then dumps him, and man, hard lick there. And Harry Hoon wisely goes up to block Deuce, but a hard hit. And look at Lil J-Dub up for 3rd. Hard hit, as I've been trying to say for 3 times now. Stu Pedasso out of the race, unfortunately. So that's going to leave it with Harry Hoon and Deuce. 3 to go. All right, Harry Hoon might be tough to pass here. Plus, he has a lot of experience from being a rookie here in the ADRC 2020 season. Look at Deuce go. We got a good push from Miscreants, but Harry Hoon is going to pass him. Little J-Dub. Whoa, wait a minute. Little bit on his roof. How did that happen? He was running back of the pack. Not sure. We'll have to take a look at the replay. And Miscreants gave Deuce quite the shove, but then could not finish himself. That's 2 laps now. Let's see. Take a look here. See if we can find out what happened with Lil Bit. Racing for Dirty Deep Racing. Oh, it just goes around the corner. Maybe a little bit too hard. Wrecks off of that. Harry Hoon, the veteran now, compared to some of these guys in this series, goes up for the block. Holds on to 1st. A little bit out of it. It's going to leave us 2 to go. Harry Hoon and Deuce. All right, I think Deuce is probably going to get a bigger push from Miscreants than Hoon will from Lil J-Dub, but let's see. Yep, there goes Miscreants pushing Deuce. Deuce out to a big lead. Oh, Harry Hoon. Oh, gets smacked by Lil J-Dub. Harry Hoon will retain the top spot. Little J-Dub bumps his way into 2nd. That's going to push Deuce back to 3rd. There's Miscreants again. He's doing all the pushing and then has nothing left to complete turn 2. Take a look at this again. Quite the shove He's going to get on the outside. I just don't know how Deuce doesn't complete the pass. Harry Hoon goes up, blocks, and look at this, Lil J-Dub. If he could have went a little bit lower. Don't know if he didn't get a call from a spotter soon enough, but either way, Harry Hoon, Lil J-Dub with 1 to go. All right, can Miscreants push Little J-Dub to the win, or will Deuce maybe get Harry Hoon loose off of 1? Nope, too much separation. Miscreants right behind Lil J-Dub. And no, Harry Hoon takes the win. Deuce is able to squeeze in. He will finish second. Got into a Little J-Dub, so that's big. Deuce will go on to the second race. Miscreants doing all the work and left nothing for himself. Look at this. Quite the pusher. He'd be great at Daytona and Talladega. Look at that. Deuce gave Harry Hoon a push. That might have been just enough and still kept the momentum, so great job by Deuce. Bunch of rookies in this season, but they looked very impressive here. Harry Hoon, though, going on to the main event. All right, segment 3 ready to go, and it is loaded with ADRC drivers. Leading them down in the 11 is Stella Beans. On her outside in the 80, it's Lucky Jackson. Row 2 in the 58, it's Rooster. And on his outside in the 3, Finn Theodore. And row 3 in the 012 car, it's Ah Ninja. And on his outside in the 49, it's Sloppy Joe. All right, Stella Beans, definitely the one with the most experience here on the Sub 4 RA channel. Off they go. Oh, look at the bump Lucky Jackson got from Finn Theodore. Looked like Ah Ninja went over, but Rooster passes Lucky Jackson as well. What happened there? Ah Ninja, not really sure what happened there unless he got loose off of 1, but how about Sloppy Joe? Sloppy Joe is still in it. All right, we need to go take a look at the replay. Finn Theodore gave Lucky Jackson quite the push. Not sure. Let's see. Right here. Bam. And then Rooster connects here. I didn't see that. Was Stella Beans. Gives her quite a push. There goes Ah Ninja. Not sure what happened with him. He just lost it off of 1. Rooster gave quite the push. Stella Beans, and is able to retain enough speed to pass Lucky Jackson himself for second. And one last look at Ah Ninja. Guarantee you haven't heard the last of Ah Ninja or this team, Playmo SF, up and coming team. All right, we got 3 to go, Stella Beans and Rooster. All right, should be interesting. Got to favor that inside line, but let's see how Rooster and Finn Theodore do on the outside. See if Theodore gives him the push. He does. Around 1, look at Lucky Jackson up behind Stella Beans. He retakes second place over Rooster. Sloppy Joe in at 4th, Finn Theodore, much like Miscreants, in the last segment, doing all the pushing and then leaves nothing left for themselves. All right, we're going to have 2 to go. It's Stella Beans and Lucky Jackson. All right, this should be interesting. Let's see if Rooster and Finn Theodore give Stella Beans a push. Oh, Theodore falls way back. I don't know what happened there. Lucky Jackson had a beat on Stella Beans, but again, Rooster, Lucky Jackson flip-flopping spots. Stella Beans right now looks pretty untouchable in that 11. So we're coming up 1 to go. Stella Beans, Rooster. Can anybody pass her? Right now, nobody's even gotten even a smell, a whiff of taking over Stella Beans here. Oh, what happened there? Lucky Jackson gets loose. Stella Beans cruises. Rooster in second. All right, there's Sloppy Joe in for 3rd. No. Lucky Jackson on his roof. What happened? Finn Theodore stuck in turn 2. We're going to take a look at the replay on this one. I don't know. Lucky Jackson came up to give Beans a push and got loose off of 1. Let's take a look here. Stella Beans just blown away. Looks like he might have given a push, then gets loose. Hit by Rooster, and Sloppy Joe goes off the track, and then after that, apparently on his roof. All right, no doubt we have not seen the last of Lucky Jackson this season. Got a fast ride. That's your finishing order there. Stella Beans on to the main event. Rooster will go to the seconds. We will be right back after this commercial break. While it's too late to send in entries for the jlhkrafts.com truck racing series, we are now accepting entries for the 2021 season for the ADRC and, on its own series now, the Liquid Rush Energy Drink Racing Series. Looking for last-minute Christmas ideas? Or maybe first-minute Christmas ideas if you haven't started shopping yet? Check out www.teespring.com/store/sub4RA for a wide variety of channel merchandise, including the ever-so-important COVID-19 Sub4RA mask. Go now. All right, back from the break. Segment 4 is ready to go. Going to be led by the number 1 Chevy Flash Sider of James Clayman. On his outside in the 64, Gator McCluskey. Row 2 in the 15, that's Rex Wenkel. On his outside in the 41, Dr. Pepper, it's Mr. Pibb. Row 3 in the 45, Jack Crow. On his outside in the 64, Danny Wells. All right, a couple of ADRC drivers up front, rookies behind them. Let's see what happens here. Clayman getting pushed. Good row. Well, we had some problems back there. I'm not sure what happened. Clayman gets pushed out. Rex Wenkel up for second. Looks like Mr. Pibb came off the track. I'm surprised nobody wrecked off of that. I thought for sure somebody had. Let's take a look at the replay here. Look at front row, all connected as one unit. Oh, look at Mr. Pibb. Oh, how he came out of that without his car on its roof, I don't know. Lucky is all, as I can say. But Clayman looking strong. Rex Wenkel up to second with 3 to go. All right, Jack Crow starting 4th, did a good job. Starting 5th, pushing that inside line. Can he do it with Wenkel here? Yes, they are attached. Let's see what happens. Gives him a good shove. Oh, McCluskey. McCluskey retakes second. Oh, there's Mr. Pibb. Not as much luck this time on his side, out of the race with the first El Reco here of segment 2. Jack Crow is what we've seen with these trucks here at Martinsville. They do a lot of the work and then get no reward. Let's take a look at this. Pushing Wenkel. Going to give him a great shove off of one. McCluskey handled one well. And then wisely comes up, blocks Wenkel, and retakes second. Didn't see what happened to Mr. Pibb, but if you'd like to see your ad here, contact that information there. Mr. Pibb on his side. I'm sure we haven't seen the last of him with 5 more races to go after this one. So it's Clayman and Gator McCluskey. We got 2 to go. All right, we're back to Clayman, Wenkel, and Crow on the inside. Let's see if they do what they did in lap 1. And they are. Look at that, all working together. Oh, Clayman gets loose. Hit by McCluskey. Wow, able to regain his momentum. Oh, McCluskey missed a golden opportunity there. I mean, he really had no choice but to bump Clayman. Look at this. Look at the inside here. They connect again, but this time a little bit too much steam. Comes off the track. McCluskey straightens out Clayman. And look at this. Wenkel even comes up. Passes McCluskey again for second. Wow. What an amazing lap. We got 1 to go. Clayman and Wenkel. All right, lap 3 going to be a tough one to follow. Let's see what they can do. See if Crow does a lot of the pushing again. Yes, they're all dialed in on the inside. Oh, McCluskey gets loose, hit by Wenkel. Clayman has it easy. Unchallenged. Wenkel up for second. Oh, we have two trucks, excuse me. McCluskey and Jack Crow, who did most of the work for everybody in this segment and nothing to show for. Danny Wells will finish third officially. Take a look at the replay here. Let's see what happens. It looked like a little bit of separation from Clayman and McCluskey. Oh, what a shot Wankel gave McCluskey, and it looked like Jack Crow finished off McCluskey before going over himself. All right, take a look from the inevitable finish line cam. Oh, signs getting wrecked as well as trucks. Unfortunately, McCluskey, Crow out of it. Champion spark plug signs destroyed. Danny Wells gets a third place out of this. Not bad for him. Take a look at the finishing order. 3 trucks finished. James Clayman on to the main event. Rex Wankel going on to the seconds race. All right, segment 5 at the gate, ready to go. Let's see if we can have like father, like son here. Tony Clayman going to lead him down on the 11. That's the GMC Cyclone. Next to him in the 7, that's Karlee K. She's going to try to do like sister as her sister Karlee K in the main event. Row 2 in the 33, it's Smooth Keith Stone. Next to him, he got a replacement truck in and qualified. In the 7, it's Irish Kevin. His teammate on the inside in row 3 in the 21, that's the Bug Assassin, looking like Van Halen cover. And next to him, 43, Petey Trickle. All right, everybody but Smooth Keith Stone and Petey Trickle with ADRC experience here. Stone pushing Clayman, gives him what a great shove, and he carries the momentum. Passes Karlee K for second. Excellent racing by Smooth Keith Stone. He definitely looks smooth there. So with 3 to go, it's going to be Clayman and Keith Stone leading you down. All right, let's see what he has from the outside. I think Clayman probably will get a push here from Karlee K. Let's see what happens. Yep, getting a little bit of a push. And it's going to be Karlee K retaking second over Smooth Keith Stone, where Tony Clayman kind of looking like that here. Going to be hard to catch. We got 2 to go. It's back to Clayman and Karlee K. Right now, segment 5 looking like a 3-truck race. Let's see if any of the other 3 in the back can do anything about that. Oh, they kind of broke away there. Clayman and Karlee K. Clayman takes it, and it's Smooth Keith Stone again, getting around Karlee K for second. Oh, Bug Assassin, what happened there? Over on the champion spark plug signs, let's take a look at an inevitable replay here. Look at that, Clayman and Karlee K broke away, but then Smooth Keith Stone catches up. And Bug Assassin gets loose off the track and goes off the banking, which is not much here at Martinsville. Out of the race goes the Bug Assassin. Everybody jump. Jump! He jumped right off the track there. Boy, those champion spark plug signs sent in by Mike James are withholding a lot of wrecks, qualifying and the race. All right, 1 to go. Tony Clayman, Smooth Keith Stone. All right, Clayman has been not even thought about being passed here in segment 5. Can Karlee K get back around Smooth Keith Stone? Look at Irish Kevin giving Smooth Keith Stone a push. Is it going to be enough? Yes, it is. Great assist from Irish Kevin. Smooth Keith Stone had enough momentum. Comes down low for the block on Karlee K. Will finish second and go to the seconds. Karlee K looking strong here, gives Clayman a push. But what a push Irish Kevin gave to Smooth Keith Stone. Just enough. Look at this. Goes down for the block, looking like a veteran, even though he's a rookie. All right, take a look from the inevitable finish line cam. Keith Stone comes down low, completes the pass. Going on to the seconds race. Very impressive by Smooth Keith Stone. All right, sixth and final segment on the track, ready to go. Going to be led by your points leader. He already has 5 points from winning Speedweeks. In the 9, it's Maxzilla. On his outside in the 82, it's Skeeter Davis. Row 2, on the inside in the 61, it's Coffee Tart. On his outside in the 16, it's Amber Beach. Row 3 in the 39, CJ Rundle. And rounding it out on the outside there in the 8, it is El Jefe. All right, Maxzilla going to lead him down in that ever so strong Red Pill Racing team. Let's see if Po' Boy Racing, Cut Rock Creek Racing have anything for him, or one of the new teams. It looks like Coffee Tart makes the pass over Skeeter Davis for second. Oh, Amber Beach goes over. That is after the finish line, so that will not take her out of the race. She's still in it. Fast lap there, Maxzilla and Coffee Tart leading you down with 3 to go. I don't know if anybody can pass Maxzilla. So far, the pole setters for each segment have won, except for Stu Pedassel. Oh, getting a push, Amber Beach. Look at this. Wow, pushes Skeeter Davis up to second. What a move there. Whoa, what happened here? CJ Rundle. What the heck? How do you even explain what happened there? We're going to definitely have to go back to the replay here. That is one of the weirdest El Recos we have ever had. We were so, I know I was fixated here on Amber Beach pushing. Look at CJ Rundle gets loose by El Jefe, and then we lose him after that. Amber Beach, boy, bad lap for Coffee Tart. Gets pushed back to 4th, and look at CJ Rundle. Some of the nicest looking customs paint jobs there. That's just reminds me of the Cadillacs in Texas, but their nose into the ground, not standing up like that. Either way, we got 2 to go. It's going to be Maxzilla and Skeeter Davis. All right, be interesting to see what Amber Beach can do and what that outside line can do, Davis and Tart. Here we go. Maxzilla still with the comfortable lead. Oh, what happened there? El Reco. Who went off the track? I'd say the rest of the field regrouped better after turn 1 there than Maxzilla. That is Coffee Tart. What happened? He was on the outside. How did he go to the inside with an El Reco? Let's take a look at the replay here. Looks like Amber Beach is going to get a good shove by El Jefe here. Oh man, Coffee Tart, what the heck happened? I don't know if he blew a tire, hit the outside of the wall, and went to the inside. That was pretty violent wreck. And that Motor Max truck out of it. So we got 1 to go, Maxzilla and Skeeter Davis. Now, should be interesting to see if Amber Beach or El Jefe have anything to say here in the final lap. Amber Beach right behind Maxzilla. He breaks away a little bit, and he's going to take it. Oh, Amber Beach goes over. What happened? Oh, Skeeter Davis up for second. Amber Beach goes over. Maybe a little bit too top heavy. Last lap, probably giving it everything she had there. Again, back to the replay. She's stride for stride, so to speak, with Maxzilla. He breaks away, though, going into 1. Still looking strong as Amber Beach. Oh, I don't know. She blew a tire or 2 tires. What happened? Either way, on her side, out of the race. Good opening effort, though, from Amber Beach, but Maxzilla going on to the main event. Skeeter Davis going on to the seconds. And all right, it is time for the seconds. Here we go. It's a 2-lap shootout. The winner goes on as the wild card truck to the main event. Now, everybody is repositioned based off of where they qualified. So qualifying is so important, and this is why you can get to the seconds, and then when you get to the main event, same thing. So you're going to be led by the Deuce of Deuce in the number 2 truck. Next to him in the 79, Captain Tony. Row 2, you just saw him race in the 82. That's Skeeter Davis on his outside in the 33. Looked great in segment 5. That's Smooth Keith Stone. And in row 3 in the 15, Rex Wenkel on his outside in the one truck team, the 58 of Rooster. All right, pretty inexperienced field here. Let's see how Deuce does with clean air. Breaks away from Skeeter Davis there. Skeeter Davis gets loose. Goes over. Look at this. Rex Wenkel goes from 5th up to 2nd in one lap. Wow, he crashes from the turn lane 1 to the turn in lane 2. What happened there? He got loose. I think Captain Tony got in the back of him, and then the top line had nowhere to go. So Rex Wenkel had a free shot. Let's take a look at this again. He might have got... Well, it looked like Rex Wenkel even got loose there momentarily. Goes over, gets flipped over by Captain Tony. Wow, what a change of events there. Skeeter Davis out of the race. We got 1 to go. Deuce and Rex Wenkel. All right, let's see what Keith Stone can do. He's going to be the X factor here. Can he push Wenkel up to the front? He's going to give him a shove. It's not going to be enough. Wenkel holds on. What a finish there. Looked like Wenkel. And then Captain Tony with Rooster right behind him. Take a look at the instant replay because it just instantly happened. Let's take a look here. Smooth Keith Stone going to give Wenkel a shove. But Deuce says, nope, I'm going to the main event. He even goes high to block at the end. Wow, nice. Let's take a look at the finish line cam and see how close it really was here. Wenkel, Captain Tony with Rooster right behind him. And as cool as the seconds race was, it is now main event time. That's right. Here we go. We're going to have our very first points-paying truck race winner. Going to start things off. She was your pole setter. Remember, everything rearranged here according to where you qualified. So Karlee K on the pole. The 11 next to her, sister Stella Beans. Row 2, it's father-son Clayman duo. James in the 1, Tony in the 11. Row 3 in the 9, it's Maxzilla, your Speedweeks winner. Next to him, the only non-pole position segment racer is Harry Hoon, the 58. And then the wild card truck in the back. In the 2, it's Deuce. 4 laps. Let's do it. All right, should be interesting. Row 1, sisters. Row 2, father-son combo. Let's see what happens here. Karlee K off in the 911, getting pushed by Clayman and Maxzilla out to the lead. And oh, Deuce gets ahead of, it looks like Tony Clayman there and Harry Hoon. They come to a screeching halt at the finish. But Karlee K takes lap 1 pretty handily. Did get a lot of help. Take a look at the replay here. Going to get pushed by the Claymans. Going around 1. And here comes Maxzilla. Maxzilla in for 4th over sister Stella. She went from 2nd to 4th. Deuce moves up a couple spots. 3 to go. Karlee K, James Clayman. All right, a lot of ADRC experience here with 3 laps to go. Karlee K, Clayman on the outside. Round 1, it's Karlee K. It's Maxzilla up for 2nd, and Deuce. What? Deuce has came all the way up and is in 3rd place now. Take a look at this. Started dead last, obviously, to start this main event. Moved up to 5th after lap 1. And now he's up to 3rd. Passes 2 more. Gets clipped and pushed along the way. Deuce in 3rd. Let's see what happens. Brothers, sisters The gloves are going to have to come off now. There's only 2 laps to go. They're going to have to start fighting it out amongst each other. All right, there's no watching each other's back here. The siblings have got to duke it out. Let's see what happens with Deuce and Clayman starting behind him. Karlee K by herself. Look like Harry Hoon gave Deuce a push. Deuce is going to move up to second. Karlee K remains in first. Oh, wow. Wow, Stella Bean started second in the segment. She's now down to dead last. Look at this. Karlee K by herself. Maxzilla might have got a push from James Clayman. Look at Harry Hoon pushing Deuce. And look at this. Harry Hoon passes Maxzilla for third. Clayman comes in, smashes into Hoon. He will take the 4th spot. Maxzilla slips back to 5th. We've got 1 to go. Karlee K and Deuce. Can Deuce pull it off from the wild card position? Let's see if he can drop the deuce here. Man, what a main event they have put on. Can Karlee K take the pole and the win here in the very first jlhkrafts.com truck race? She's got a huge lead. Deuce gets a push around turn 2. No, not enough. Not enough. Wow. Can't say he didn't have help on the backstretch there. Woo. In that high line. Wow, James Clayman all the way back to dead last. Crazy. The Deuce almost pulls it out, but no. Karlee K for Dragon Claw Racing right there in the 911 jlhkrafts.com truck racing win. Let's take a look at the replay now. Karlee K breaks away from Harry Hoon. She has no help. And look at this. The Clayman brothers team up. They're going to push Deuce around 1. And he's going to momentarily take the lead right here going into 2. But Karlee K wisely goes up, makes the block in case Deuce was there. Harry Hoon almost got up for second, but not quite. Let's take a look from the finish line cam. What a main event. All right, time to head down to the Sub 4RA Victory Lane podium, brought to you by Dave Akers Customs. Remember, it wasn't built by Dave. Think about it. It was unfortunately built by somebody else. All right, there we are for the first time. Sub 4A Victory Lane podium for the Truck Racing Series. Karlee K for Dragon Claw Racing by way of Frank Klein, one of Red Pill Racing satellite teams, gets the victory and has really cemented her bounce back year in 2020. Been a terrible year for about everybody else but Karlee K, tell you that right now. So congratulations, Karlee K, Frank Klein. Another Victory Lane podium presentation for them. All right, here is a look at all 36 drivers and where they finished in the race. Karlee K, that bottom row there, first, all the way to 18th. Sloppy Joe in the 49. The back row, Irish Kevin in the 7, that's 19th, all the way back to Ninja in the 012 for 36th spot. Okay, we're going to scroll through the points right now. Remember, for the first 3 races, or I should say races 2 and 3, the top 15 in points guaranteed a spot in the next race. After the All-Star break, it's going to be the top 10. All right, we have the points tally up. We're going to take a look and see where everybody stands after the first race. Remember, because Maxzilla won Speedweeks, that's why he's at second. Deuce is back to 6th because, remember, he did not win a segment. You get 5 bonus points for winning a segment. So that will explain, in case you're wondering, why those numbers look the way they do. So there's your top 15 there. Going to scroll through, see where everybody stands, how close they are to being in that top 15. All right, we hope you enjoyed our very first JLHkrafts.com truck racing event here at Martinsville Speedway. We are very excited to have the trucks with us. 5 more races to go, plus an all-star race. Congratulations, Karlee K, on being the very first winner of the Truck Racing Series. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the next one.